Good morning, my friends of Tri-Cities Community Television. Welcome to our program Mosaic, when we are open to learn and know more about different cultures. Now, in this day, we have a special surprise for you. Today, we are learning how to prepare a delicious recipe, a Mexican salsa, pico de gallo. That means rooster beef. We have a fresh ingredients that in Mexico was created this salsa and was original by the Aztecs. So you need to have three special ingredients: onion, tomato, and a delicious jalapeno. What I like to do is to make it more easy, I like to cut each of them and separate. This is half of onion, a complete tomato, and one medium-sized jalapeno. And I love lime. So if you like me, a tasty flavor, you need to have at least half or one complete. One other ingredient that is needed for this delicious salsa is olive oil and salt. Some people like to apply pepper, but for me, I just prefer really plain. Of course, at the end, when you are placing this delicious dish, you will have these nachos ready to go. And let's make it something special and fun. When you have guests at home and it's something really fast that you wanted to prepare and be fresh, this is the ideal recipe for you. So let's start. We have our half onion. We put it in the dish, a bigger dish, to mix it. And as I mentioned, the flavor of the lemon was really good, great mixer. And in my case, I love to do some salt to really, for them to grab that flavor of the salt and mix it. When we have that done, we already have cleaned and chopped our tomato, one complete tomato. And after that, we have our jalapeno. If you like something more spicy, you can do 2 jalapenos, but in this case, we're just doing 1. Now, we'll pour into this delicious salsa. We mix this salsa. Wow, I am already ready to enjoy this. Okay, so some people ask me where this star was original. Was original in Mexico, but it's so famous now that it's extended in all North America and South America, even in Spain. You can ask for this fresh salsa in Spain and they can give you with tapas, the famous tapas in Spain. And it's called fresh because everything is natural and ready to go in really fast time. So here is another secret ingredient for this. You have a spoon. Wow, this is looking pretty good. I like to go rich on this. We leave it to be like this around like 3 minutes. And if you like to add more flavor, let's do the lemon. Lime or lemon. Depends what you have, but I really prefer the flavor of lime. And here it is. Our delicious fresh salsa, famous pico de gallo. And it's really traditional and represents the colors of our flag in Mexico. The color of the flag in Mexico is red, white, and green. And for any Mexican, this is a really traditional way that he would like to enjoy our dinner or visits and special celebrations with friends. So, here it is. Our pico de gallo for today. And this is the way, why people say pico de gallo, because usually they eat by the hands, it's eaten by the hands. So, buen provecho. Thank you for being with us. I had a special occasion, and that is why I call it coffee time or drink time. And I invite a really nice, beautiful lady, Dolores Candler Taylor. She's an amazing writer. So welcome.
Nice to be here. It's a pleasure.
Yes. So you've been writing for how long?
I would say I was writing from childhood, but of course there was no publishers. But nonetheless, I think it's something I always naturally like. But when we think of like writing that where it can actually be for sale and for also edification and self, just self-achievement in terms of being able to cover the things that are important, I would say that's about 30 years of my life.
Amazing.
I started at 2 actually.
Amazing. And I like the titles of your book. They
Yes.
are so interesting, and all of them are inspiring. And tell me about Unleashed Soul. What made you to write Unleashed Soul?
Oh, but tears, actually. Unleashed Soul is coming from a place that's very, very deep. Even the title, I struggled with. I wanted to name the book Unshackled Soul or Unleashed Soul. And at the end of the day, I said, yeah, this Unleashed Soul. So I believe that is a way of expressing who I was from childhood to current. You know, the things that no one sees but yourself. You know, we look at people, we hear them speak, we think of all the great things that they're saying, but we never really recognize that there are different things that are happening in their lives and in their worlds. And I felt for me that it was about struggling actually to be as closely connected to the truth as I am in person. And there was nothing horrific, but just to build from the cultures, living in a place like Canada. I went to like 5 high schools in 5 years.
Wow.
But it wasn't because I was being reprimanded. It was because I was transitioning between Barbados, New York, Montreal, and now I'm here in Vancouver.
Yes.
Yes. So that's we were all meant to have met at some time along the way.
Okay, so it's interesting name, Unleashed Soul.
Yes.
And as you mentioned, is empower.
Yes.
Be who you
You
are.
yeah.
Not be afraid of.
Yes, finding a way to deal with deep pain or anything that you're struggling with that is blocking that progress that we all need. And at the same time, to be able to find expression. It's not for self-pity, but for expression.
I want to be authentic.
Wow.
Be honest.
Yes.
That is one of my
Yes,
favorite
yes,
phrases,
yes, yes.
and I tag it
Yes,
and I
yes.
post it in my Instagram and my Facebook because I believe in that.
Yes.
The way that we create impact is on being honest and
Yes.
also be authentic. So, second inspiration book from the same title.
Yes, and this one is like, I knew, like, you know, the Unleash was like me unleashing, and I had to be really vulnerable in some ways because you want to unleash and you want to invite people to unleash, but I didn't know it would become a ministry. I didn't know that the Unleashed Soul Unleash would be a ministry. I have colleagues in Barbados, colleagues in Canada, across Canada, America. So there are different people that say things like, oh, Dolores, my Unleash group is next week. So a word that I thought was just a word that I resonated with and loved became Unleashed groups. So there are Unleashed groups that happen in the Caribbean, wherever people move to, but it's very informal. And we have this thing about if you come to this group and you're sitting in the group and anyone share anything that's very personal, we believe that if you forfeit that and expose that information, that situation could actually find you. The thing that you so much gossip about. So we've attracted people who are very genuine and they have free flow because it's just about taking their lives to another step. So when that ministry Unleash started to happen quite spontaneously, people started thinking about what about tools. So me, for example, one of my chapters was Shattering Pride, because we always think pride is the thing that you see that's obvious. We always think that pride is out there, you can see it. But there's some people that walk in pride and they don't speak much. So how are the things that are sabotaging us, stopping us from being more godly, stopping us from loving our neighbors, and just having the practical experience of loving God, but also loving? Instead of walking around with so much scriptures in our heart and speaking them, how can we actually lend them, share them? And that's really what inspiration for the Unleash did. It said, okay, so unleash now what? So if you've let out that you might have panic attacks, you let out that you may be anxious, you let out that there are fears, we now want to look at how can we work with them and walk through life knowing that there's no life that's devoid of fear. Everything involves some degree of risk, and we will move through life with its support.
That is important. Inspiration comes from your inner strength, but also with some graces.
Yes.
And whatever you believe is out there, yes, it's important to have this inspiration and these tools that will help you to be authentic.
Yes. I just wanted to add that sometimes we run into people where we've met them 20 years ago, or we were friendships or whatever, work relationships, personal, and where we meet them again, they're at the same juncture. 25 years have passed.
Yes.
So if we're not talking about success that's material, we're talking about personal spiritual development, or professional. How can we be true to ourselves and not have it to go back to the same old ways of coping in a world that's changing rapidly?
The more knowledge we have, we can do better.
Yes.
This book. What made you to write, where is my husband?
Funny enough, this book was written long after I had my husband. But we can understand how a couple that, we have the basic struggles like most marriages. I'm opinionated sometimes. My husband is bold and everything, and we have that Caribbean flair. But we've been together for 30-something years, and as you know, we've attracted a lot of attention, and most of it has been for, tell me, how could you bear to live with the same person for so long, right? And not just live, just coexist and just right. So this book, this ministry, we started to find that we knew a lot of women, and that was the nexus where I started to think, this thing about singleness, it has become so stigmatized. It's like I'm the forgotten woman. I remember one of my friends saying to me, what did she do to deserve a husband like that when I'm more beautiful? And I said, beauty is based on the eyes of the beholder. So I said the reason why the husband is probably not there is because you're looking for all of these things that are not as significant. Because if we're married and we grow old together, we're both going to be wrinkled. We're both going to lose many of the things we have. This is just a temporary state, and we can only preserve for as long as we think we can. Makeup will only carry us so far, but it's a natural beauty. So this ministry here, it was birthed for many people. There are women who talk about this stuff about marriage for all the wrong reasons, recognizing that. This book tells you about, how to be comforted, because if you're looking for joy to come from a place of marriage, joy begins with you. And really and truly, no matter what you do, how beautiful you look. I've found that a number of women have written in this book, because this book is like 60% me or 70% myself, the Spirit of God, and women coming on board, and some of the names were changed. Some said, I don't have to change my name. I stand by this. So this book had testimonies, and even testimonies from husbands and wives who said, we've been through some tough seasons, but we are committed. We can work this through. Prayer is a good key. We're not saying that marriages are perfect. Marriages have challenge to begin with. Even living with ourselves could be a challenge.
Yes, of course.
So the key at the end of the day is to say, do not try to validate for external things only. And the one thing that the book is conscious about is like the widows, right? So there are people who lost their husbands, and there's also vice versa, people who lost their wives. So the thing about it is that we recognize that life continues, and people will make choices. Some people may choose to remarry, but at the end of the day, those people, if you see a book like this, they're like, oh, yesterday a guy said to me, I lost my husband. So to me, I said, well, there's also information about how you can actually build a base of friendship. Because relationship may not be what you need right now, but just having the deep connection.
Yes, connection, friendship, love,
Mm-hmm,
passion.
mm-hmm. Yes.
To be able to walk together is important. And especially in this time that is so much happening out there, we need to really ground ourselves with the person that we will choose to share our life.
Yes.
And build our family.
Yes.
So ladies, be sure that you check out Where is My Husband?
Yes.
The book of Dolores.
Yeah, Dolores Kelly.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So we will close our coffee time.
Yes.
With this nice
7 priceless pearls to live with joy, or just priceless pearls to live with joy.
Yes, priceless
pearls
of joy.
Yes, that you have. We naturally have them. So that's where I put on my little specs.
I would like you to read some part of that.
Okay.
Interesting. Like I wanted to share one of the parts that your favorite one.
Oh well. There's several priceless pearls. One is praying. One is loving sincerely. Forgiving completely, giving sacrificially. That's hard. People struggle with that. You tell me I have to give to find joy? No. But not to give showing off. Nobody needs to know you gave somebody like $20 to pay for food. Walk humbly. No, that's natural. Humility is something that challenges us.
Yes.
Living gratefully, and then meditating on the Word of God, utilizing your pearls. So for me, I would say that what I would like to read is, because I know that each chapter is a small book, big print, nice, it's loaded, you know. So we can basically find a way where we can be better than who we are through the pearl of joy. A lot of people will say, I want to be happy. What's happy? Happiness is circumstantial. It's based on a one moment in time. But joy is something that radiates. My area might not be the most popular because, you know, the world they have expressions of different faith and different value systems. But the fact is we can connect at the fact that we know that it's important to care.
Yes.
You know, we know what caring is because we have children, grandchildren, brothers and sisters, people we love. You know, we know that there's certain values that are still there. We know there's certain times we go to the doctor, we hear something we don't want to hear, and we believe in prayer all of a sudden, you know.
Yes.
You know, it's very convenient. But to me, I found that the people who carry the most joy are people who are able to give sacrificially. It doesn't have to be money. It could be time. It could be something else. Like when I left there this morning, I could see that the book area space that I had was limited. But I came thinking, even if nobody bought a book, I have enough books that I can give away books.
Yes.
You know? So to me, it is really about how you contain yourself. The value systems are shifting very badly, where we know we're getting older because the world is becoming less careful. But we will have to walk around with some kind of pearl. And the pearls are not necessarily what you're wearing around your neck. It's what you carry in your heart. And that's what the book is really trying to say. Identify what is a pearl. You may have something that's worth $5,000, but the best pearl you can give to life
is your heart.
Thank you. And how you walk, and how you treat people, and how you respect people. We have a lot of challenges sometimes happening in communities where we have unrest because of misunderstandings, or even because of self-pride or cultural prominence, or whatever. But the key is, I find that no matter who we are, whether we are the person that is a movie star with billions of dollars to the person who's homeless, the fact is the defining characteristic is the state of our heart.
Yes, it's true.
Yeah.
And I love it. It's ideal because our values is
Yes.
what connect each
Yes,
other.
yes, yes, yes,
Humanity is chiefing
Yeah.
and driving
Yes.
by. So we need to really encourage our teens
Yes.
and new generation to have really be aware of what is the value that they are getting for their lives and for themselves. You know, I value me because I own,
Yes,
I do,
too.
or I am.
Yes.
And I think that we need to be in balance and to really show what is in our heart.
Yes.
To keep this us grounded. But as you mentioned, if you had something that is make your life easy and happy
Yes.
and in harmony, you need to share that with others.
Others, yes, yes.
And share that and not be afraid to share with love.
Yes.
So it is important. I
Yes.
love it. I love jewelry myself.
Yes, yes, yes.
I like a particular, pearls are really particular
Yes.
pieces that
Yes.
your mother or your grandma can give you. So this is like a book that somebody
Yes.
can say, you know, this is a perfect gift for my friend.
Yes, yes.
No, this is a perfect gift for my student.
Mm-hmm.
So Dolores, what would be the ideal, giveaway to our audience today?
Yeah, I would say to the audience today that we are more alike than we think, right? And a lot of times, like, what I really value about is the fact that we're so cosmopolitan. Like, I came to Coquitlam because it's a core part of my living, a core part of, where we work and interact and intersect and stuff like that.
So Dolores is telling us that this book was inspiring and to share 7 pearls.
Yes.
7 practical, values
joy.
that you can build in yourself and show to the world. and
Yes,
make you
yes,
that
yes, yes,
valuable.
yes, 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 yes. You said it right. We all carry different elements of this. And we may feel today we don't feel joy. But the fact about it is that we have to bring ourselves to understanding that we don't get a retrial. We might get another opportunity to be better, but at the same time, when it's over, it's over. And whether we're 6 or 66, we have something to contribute to the world.
But it's important, my friends, that
Yes.
we really carry on and we say that what will be the jewelry that you choose to wear today? What will be that pearl that you will share with the world and with yourself today? So my friends, thank you for being this special coffee time with us.
It was awesome.
It was great. So cheers for our coffee time
And
together. Have a great day, my friends.
Thank you.
And see you in the next Mosaic session.
Come rain or shine, every Thursday morning, our dedicated volunteers show up to pack and deliver backpacks or boxes full of food to local schools. However, the need is far more than we can accommodate even now after doubling our numbers in response to the pandemic. Feeding families with school-aged children in need is what the Starfish Backpack program is all about, and it's very near and dear to our hearts. Please contact us if you'd like to become involved, learn more, or to donate.
Our school population definitely has many more needs than just academic. We are so grateful to the Rotary for providing us with Starfish backpacks, which give the kids some food over the weekend. Our families are so grateful and really need this service. Thank you so much for supporting them.
Hello, my friends of Mosaic and Tri-Cities Community Television. We are here again with our guest, Jessica. Thank you again for coming and share more about our Chinese cooking and delicious recipes, especially for September. We had a special recipe for September. Autumn is here and we're almost enjoying the season. Yes?
Yes. So September 10 is Mid-Autumn Moon Festival. It's a Saturday. So almost coming up. So I think it's 2 more months. So today we are making for the fixed peanuts baking moon cake.
So moon cake is really traditional in autumn celebrations, and they start in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
And
Hong Kong, China, Taiwan, and Korean. Yeah.
And it's really nice because they had special dishes that they use and they place the moon cake.
The moon, okay, the moon at the sky and usually happen in the evening around 5, between 5 o'clock until 8 o'clock. And then, the animal is a rabbit. That means the rabbit is a long time ago, the history, and they speak in the story under the tree, they see the moon. That's why the long time history, they choose a rabbit.
It's really interesting how we can mix, what is happening around us and cooking and have family together and enjoying that really nice sunset that you mentioned. So what are the ingredients?
This is organic flour.
Yes.
This one is golden syrup, and this one is peanut oil. So the ingredient is 16 grams of organic flour, 42 grams of the golden syrup, and 80 grams of peanut oil, and a little bit of water, 1.5 grams to make like that, mix together to make like that the ball.
I love it. So how long do you need to be working around to have that ready to go?
Just only 2 minutes, that's all. Just
Okay,
mix
it's easy to
together.
go.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
easy to go.
Yeah, just mix free together.
And now, how we can integrate these together? The peanuts and...
Okay, so I will show you how to make this one. This is inside the ingredient, the wet ingredient, okay? This one is fixed, okay? Fixed like that. Okay, to cut this one.
So you chop the feet in really tiny spicy pieces?
Yeah, yeah, the pieces,
And
yeah.
it's good that you're using scissors. I like to chop my veggies with scissors too.
And the peanut mixed with the peanuts, okay? The peanut cut half, okay?
Yes.
If you don't like the peanut, use the pecan or the almond. Also
Almond
okay.
is delicious. It's really good taste, but
Yeah,
peanuts are more common and children love them.
Yeah, just to cut, just cut a little pieces, okay? And then to...
You mix it, you
Yeah,
punch,
to punch, yeah, this one,
you punch it, cut it. So, and after that, you mentioned like to get the form of the cake, we have different
The wood, this is made of a
Containers.
wood. Yeah,
Yes.
this is a core, is a mooncake mold. Yeah, this one.
I love the design that they have.
Oh, this
made
is
it.
called mid-autumn moon vegetable, Chinese
These are special
transistor.
and they
Yeah.
are inside. They have a special logo, and it's beautiful. But also you can have fun with your children and have this one with little rabbits.
Did that. Yeah,
Look at
wrapper.
this, really traditional, really good, really fun to have. And you can find these in what kind of stores do you
Oh,
recommend?
this one in the baking shop and also equipment kit shop and also in Chinatown and the Richmond too. So right now this one is finished inside the ingredient. Okay.
It's completely finished.
Okay. And then
Shop.
this one. Okay, this one use a little bit of flour. This one because not sticky, that's why I use a little bit of flour. Okay. Okay, not sticky. So put in the flour on. Okay, and just like that. Okay, and then cut. Okay, 1, 2.
There are 6 pieces.
Okay.
So you will do 4 first?
Yeah, 4 in here. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
perfect.
Okay. So and also make a ball to put a little bit of flour because not sticky when you put in here.
Okay, so
Put
you use
equal,
flour and
yeah,
you
yeah.
use your hands, you have fun,
Yeah.
you're talking with your friends.
Yeah. Okay, try. So this one. Okay.
You create a small circles with your hands.
Yeah, make a circle. Make a flat little bit like
Flat
that.
circle,
Yeah,
okay.
flat little bit like that. Okay, flat like that.
Perfect.
And then this one also flat like that. Yeah, use the hand. I think for children and the parents should do together.
Yes,
Yeah,
that is
this
nice.
one. Okay, and then to put the spoon. Okay, the spoon to put. I think it's I think one teaspoon.
Spoon?
Yeah,
One
that's 1
teaspoon?
teaspoon. Yeah, and then to wrap inside. Okay, to wrap inside.
Okay, 1 teaspoon to do it inside. Perfect. I will do mine. I am excited to start
To put this
learning
one. Okay.
this recipe and do it in my own. Oh, that looks good.
Yeah, to wrap, not see outside the peanut and the figs. Okay.
Oh, okay. You need
Okay.
to hide all the
Yeah.
ingredients inside.
So put in the little bit of flour to cover because not sticky. Yeah.
Okay, remember, not sticky. We use the flour again.
It's easy, children and the parents should make together because we pair the Chinese mid-autumn moon vegetable because right now it's summertime. The children is not go to school and also September 10 is a mid-autumn moon vegetable. So I think right now to make usually, okay, to repair. Okay, put a little bit flour. Why put the flour? Because not sticky, okay? Because this is dry, okay? Dry. So that's why it's sticky, Yeah. Or put this one if you like also, yeah. And then, okay. So usually 4, okay? In a traditional Chinese mooncake is a 4 usually, okay? 4, okay? And then, okay, this one. This one is okay. Have a Chinese color star. This one is a mid-autumn moon vegetable. Okay, this is Chinese color star. So put this one. Okay, put a little bit. Yeah, to compass, Okay, this one try. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, that one. Okay, this one. Okay, first of all, yeah. Left, right, and then in the middle. Okay, this is a wood. Okay, and then see, put in this one. Okay.
Oh, it's beautiful. I love it.
Okay, so this one. Okay, the rubber. Okay, the rubber.
Nice.
Yeah.
That is
Okay.
a little bit chubby. This is my
1, 2. Okay, that's good.
Beautiful.
Oh, very good, very good.
Yeah,
oh, Hello Kitty.
very
Yeah, very
good.
good, very good, very good.
And I
okay.
love Hello Kitty.
Yeah, okay, Hello Kitty. Because not too dry, that's why I put the water first.
We
okay.
need to sprinkle it with water.
Little bit of water, okay.
Yeah, the water is important because that will get a
Lot-
better
lot-
shape
yeah.
of the form.
Not too dry, that's why.
Needs to be not too dry.
Yeah.
Perfect. Water. They need to be fresh
Okay.
to be
yeah.
good.
So this one I put 160 degree for around 2 minutes, okay? 1 to 2 minutes. After that, I take out and put egg yolk liquid, okay?
Okay.
So right now is 1 or 2 minutes already, so take out from the oven.
So here it is and ready to go.
Yeah, so this is the egg yolk to put on the top, yeah. Because this is for baking mooncake, so that's why it's a blonde. Later on become the blonde, okay? Blonde color. Golden
Orangey,
blonde.
Yeah, beautiful. It tastes better.
Okay, so you
So
might
now
to
it's
put
ready to go back?
to go back.
For
Use
how long?
half an hour.
Half an hour, okay?
Use 160 degree, yeah. This one is a fresh peanuts traditional baking mooncake. So become after put in the oven, become golden brown, okay, and yellow. This is finished product. It's hot. It's very good. So thank you very much. Happy Mid-Autumn Moon Festival.